Now, final quiz on this stuff. It is dry ice. This is my favorite potion ever. Dry ice made of the stuff you breathe out, which is carbon dioxide. Did I say how cold it was?
Yes.
How cold is it? It's negative 109 degrees, but I'll accept really cold as an answer. Okay, I need my special ingredient. Everybody say green. Once again, precisely measured. Squirt. And give me a countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And somebody come here if you want a bubble bath. Come here, quick. Take it. It's hot like, here, hold this. If you're worried about germs, it's totally, my secret ingredient is soap. It's Dawn dishwashing liquid, which is why you all smell like green apple. Take it. There. I know. It'll smell like my dishes. So adults, if you want to try this at home, what we're using is dry ice. I'm using boiling water to make the reaction go quicker, but if you do that in a normal glass, it'll probably shatter. So anybody done this for Halloween? Make some cool potions. So this is lab glass, and this will go on a long time because I didn't measure my ingredients. It should have stopped by now. And it's not going to stop. Okay, welcome back. Now here's a great activity for something you can play with outside. We are going to make bubble solution. Everybody loves bubbles, and they're really simple to make. All you need is 3 ingredients, but we're kind of specific on what they need to be, so let's walk through it. First thing is water, not just any water. You want to use distilled water. Now, I've got, about 12 cups, so roughly about 3,000 milliliters, 2880 milliliters of distilled water. I'll be giving you the measurements both in cups and milliliters, depending on what you happen to have lying around in your kitchen. So, dump this out. And usually we just kind of dump out our ingredients in my shows, but now I kind of want to make this work, so I thought I'd measure it and see what happens. Let's see. That's good. Next we have soap. Dawn dishwashing liquid is your best bet. If you can't find this, go for Joy dishwashing liquid, but really Dawn's the best one. Now we need, about 240 milliliters, basically a cup, easy enough, a cup of soap. Dump that in there. That's about 240-ish. That may be a bit too much, but it'll work. Now, our next ingredient, number 3, this is important. This is glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is what I'm using. You can find this at any drugstore. Let's see. I'm just going to, this is about 300 milliliters. If I get it right to the top, that should be good. Now, we're using glycerin. Glycerin makes it thicker, so the bubbles will be stronger and they won't pop right away. Squeeze. And dump it in. Now, let's see. We got to mix this all in. This is one of the experiments you might want to do outside again. Now, for mixing, we can use our fingers or this thing. Let's see. Mix it gently because you don't want to overflow with a bunch of suds like a big bubble bath because that makes it harder to get the actual bubbles. Now, here's what we're going to do. Now, what I've done is I've made, see all these things? These are coat hangers. I've taken and bent some coat hangers, and I've wrapped some string around the end. You can just make a coat hanger and make a nice big loop like this. Going to make our coat hanger bubble wand. Stick it in, and you go. Now, I added string, so hopefully that'll, help absorb the soap. And when you take it out, let's see. Magic giant bubbles. And you know what? You don't even need to go outside to do this. Do it inside. Do it in your kitchen, just like this. Or better yet, your friend's kitchen. Just like I am. Perfect bubble magic with the Science Wizard. Oh, wait. Here. Face them and take a deep breath. Let it out. Okay, when you take a deep breath, a couple things happen. Your shoulders go up, and there's a muscle right here called the diaphragm that goes down. Your lungs act like a vortex. Now, you can sort of see it there, but to really see it, we need the Airzuka, which is, okay, here, take this and go shoot them. Grab here, go over there, and shoot them. Okay. Now, it's really, what shape is it again? Who told me? Circle like a basketball or circle like a donut? Well, we're going to find out, but you can't really see it there because air's invisible. Come here. And this is really too small, so we need the Big Mama Vortex. Okay, here's what you're going to do. Hang on to that. And I'm going to need you to help me angle it. We're going to fill this up with fog so you can actually see what's going on inside. It's going to be like being out on a foggy day. Come this way. Now hold it right like that. Let's see, you can get a nice foggy day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's see. What shape is it?
What shape is it?
Circle. Ah! This is nice. I'm not worried about setting off any smoke detectors here. This is great. Yeah, circle like a donut. You can sort of see it. Look real close. Give a round of applause for getting shot in the face like that. That was really nice. Have a seat, have a seat. Perfect. Welcome back. Well, if you thought the last experiment was messy and chaotic, just wait for this one. Another experiment that you should probably do outside. But we're going to do it inside. Today we're going to make quicksand. And for quicksand, it's something, again, you probably already have in your kitchen right now. 2 basic ingredients. Our first is cornstarch. Now, the ratio is really simple, 2 to 1. 2 parts cornstarch for 1 part water. Let's see. Now, you don't have to measure, but, let's just try measuring just for fun, just to see what it's like. I'll just fill this up, basically. This is 600 milliliters, give or take. That's probably a little much. Doesn't matter. Dump that in. Perfect. And now our next ingredients, water, 300 milliliters. Again, a 2 to 1 ratio, roughly. Now, the thing about this is we're just going to mix with our hands. This is hands-on science. We are making quicksand, which is a non-Newtonian fluid. That means it has the properties of both a solid and a liquid. So if it's too liquidy, you can add more cornstarch. If it's too solidy, you can add more water. Little technical science terms for you. Now, so I'm mixing this up really, really well. You can see my clear bowl. Now, it's very liquidy. It looks kind of milky, but it's kind of, I got to stir it in there. I need to add some more cornstarch. Let's dump some more in there to get it more clumpy. If you want it more clumpy, add more clumpiness, which is cornstarch. And again, you probably have this in your house. If not, go to the baking aisle at any store. Really cheap stuff. And I'm starting to make a little mess. So newspaper, you can line your counters with newspaper if you have newspaper. Anybody know what those are? Or take it outside. Squeeze. Oh, that's gross. And then when you take it out, this is the solid I was talking about. Oh, yeah. It's actually a solid right there. Non-Newtonian. A solid and a liquid. Now, you probably don't have, well, you might have quicksand in your backyard. If you were watching cartoons, you probably thought it existed everywhere. This is how you get out of quicksand if in the unlikely event you find yourself inside it. So I'm putting my hand in there super flat. If you try to yank it out quickly, you get stuck and it won't come out. I can barely move it. But if you ease it out, you can ease it out slowly and ooze it out. Yes! Then I can escape the quicksand and, well, isn't that disgusting? That's why you want to probably be doing this outside. And then you can play all sorts of games like, hey, let's see you can get trapped in the quicksand. And then grab it and squeeze it. And really, it's very simple, but you can spend hours just doing this and squeezing. I'm going to go outside with this.